Hey, if I was to say, just off the top of your head, right? Name a famous drug dealer that you know of. You'll probably say BMF Big Meech, Freeway Ricky Ross, or maybe El Chapo, right? What if I told you the biggest drug dealer in American history wasn't moving weight in trap houses, wasn't standing on the corner, and wasn't ducking the feds? What if I told you the real Kingpin weren't outside? They were inside in tailor-made suits in boardrooms, pushing poison with a pen, not a plug. They didn't sell dope in baggies. They sold it in bottles, with labels they wrote and safety studies they paid for. Because the biggest drug empire in modern America wasn't built in the streets. It was built in the healthcare system. And the truth is simple. It was the Sackler family, the people responsible for the deadliest opioid crisis in U.S. history.
Purdue Pharma, the maker of OxyContin, is owned by the billionaire Sackler family. The company is blamed for igniting the U.S. opioid epidemic, linked to more than 618,000 overdose deaths.
911. I need an ambulance. My son's not breathing. Oh, God, he's dead. Ma'am, I need you to calm down. How old is he? Ma'am? Ma'am, I need you to calm down. How old is he?
At the time, highly addictive prescription pain pills flowed like water.
Here's what most people don't understand about the FDA. The approval process for any type of drug, like that shit could take years. They gotta do clinical trials, revisions, and like all this pencil pushing type shit. But like with OxyContin, it took 11 months and 14 days, like for this shit to get approved. So basically that means people inside of our own government was more loyal to a corporation than to the public they were supposed to protect.
In newly filed court documents, when OxyContin was first released, Richard Sackler, Purdue's former president and son of the company founder, is quoted saying at a company event that the launch would be followed by a blizzard of prescriptions.
You've got to remember that when Purdue Pharma launched OxyContin in 1996, their big campaign was to say it's not addictive. They would go around and their sales reps told, thousands of doctors across the country, if it's prescribed to you by a doctor, it's addictive less than 1% of the time. Fraudulent claims they were making about the safety of the drug.
You know what's so sinister and what's so fucked up about Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family? They ran ads called I Got My Life Back, where there's different people giving testimonials about the magic of OxyContin.
Since I've been on this new pain medication, I have not missed one day of work, and my boss really appreciates that. Lauren is there every day, so I'm able to be very productive. And one of the things that's really dear to my heart, and which I'm especially excited about, is just the fact that I'm able to spend time with my grandchildren. It's amazing just to be able to keep up with them and not have to always constantly tell them, Grandma can't play now, Grandma can't do this, Grandma's hurting, Grandma's back hurt.
Like if you was the person that was skeptical, where it's like, man, I don't know about this OxyContin shit, man. It might be a little too strong. Well, they had a video for you too.
Less than 1% of patients taking opioids actually become addicted.
And y'all remember the grandmother that I showed y'all earlier, right? Check this out.
I lost my house. Oh yeah, I've lost cars, I lost a lot. I've lost a lot to keep behind taking that drug when I did lose my job. Had I not lost my medical insurance, or as I said, if I was to go to the mailbox once a month and I would find a bottle of OxyContin in it, I'd probably still be on it and I'd probably be dead.
After a public health crisis and an opioid epidemic that killed over 500,000 people, criminal charges gotta be filed, right?
The maker of a hugely popular painkiller has some pain of its own tonight. The company and its top officers will pay $634 million in fines for lying to the public.
Damn, that's it? No El Chapo style arrests, no federal indictments, no criminal charges. just a fine? Oh yeah, you always have to remember who runs the system.
They legalized opium, and they had people in suits sell it, and they bought off politicians, and that's not just Purdue, that's the entire drug industry. They're the #1 donors to politicians because they're selling drugs. They legalized the worst kind of drugs. They made the safest drugs, like marijuana, illegal.
And let's take a quick look at Richard Sackler. Let's see if he's going to take some type of accountability for all the destruction him and his company caused.
Sitting here today, after all you've come to learn as a witness, do you believe Purdue's conduct in marketing and promoting OxyContin in Kentucky caused any of the prescription drug addiction problems now plaguing the Commonwealth?
I don't believe so.
Sitting here today, after all you've come to learn as witness, do you believe that Purdue's conduct in Kentucky has led to an excessive or unnecessary amount of opioids being located throughout the Commonwealth of Kentucky?
I don't believe so.
Do you believe that any of Purdue's conduct has led to an increase in people being addicted in the Commonwealth of Kentucky?
No.